force behind it is the same force that it is.
But you don't know
hang on. The same force that's in you is the same force that brought you into existence. What is that force? Energy is that force.
And there's that energy.
That is all we know of, my friend.
You want to say energy, you want to say power?
Energy. Okay, you want to say power? I say power is energy. It's all energy.
Yeah, but I'm saying that initial force that you say, that initial force, you gotta have an initial force that does have a beginning. That does bounded by space and time. Because we know that space and time is also created. We know that now. As space and time is created, we know that.
When you say created, this is what I mean you can't understand now. I don't believe in creation. I say transformation.
But you don't know that initial force.
Hold on. Transformation from one form to another form. Just like you transform from the egg and the sperm into this form. And in you right now, and in your partner right now, are your children. They're not even in existence yet. They're not in existence yet. But they exist in you and her. And it takes two energy forms to come together to transform those two pieces of energy, which are sperm and egg, into the form of your child. So your child can have the same conversation 20 years from now, saying, oh, it's going to have the same conversation.
Does energy move after all? I'm talking about the initial energy that brings the front. You say about that's initial.
The initial energy is the same energy. It's all one. It's not separate from one another. It's not separate.
That initial energy got to be an energy that have no beginning, and it got to be detachable.
Right. So energy is eternal.
Like Stephen Hawking says,
I agree.
Stephen Hawking says, one of the greatest physicists, says, when we study this universe, there's got to be a point of reference outside of that universe that is completely different from it, that gives existence to it.
Let me ask you a question.
He said, when we study this universe, there's got to be a point of reference outside of it.
Let me ask you a question.
It cannot be like it, and it got to be one.
Yeah, but let me ask you a question.
Literally, Stephen Hawking is not paraphrasing.
Yes.
He explaining the concept. Oh no, the description of the Quran. On the 2nd chapter, he's explaining things I don't even know he's explaining.
Listen.
He don't even know he's explaining Qul Huwallahu Ahad. He didn't know.
But let me ask you a question. What do we know outside of our universe?
What do you know about you?
No, what do we know as human beings outside of our universe? What do we know?
I know many things outside of the universe.
Tell me one thing, because I don't know shit about outside the universe. Because everything we know exists within the realms of our universe. You don't know anything outside the universe. Tell me one thing outside the universe, bro.
Because I could say to you then, oh, do I know what is outside of the universe?
No, we don't know as human beings. We have to be humble enough, you know, to say we know nothing.
And if you were truly humble, you would have known.
Hang on. We know nothing about anything outside the universe, bro.
And the fact that you didn't know because you weren't humble enough. When you're humble enough, and you seek the knowledge, following from the initial chest evidences, like one of the great Plato, one of them say, when you see design, it should tell you there's a designer.
Right.
You know, the precise measurement, the the right position for light exists. A bit closer we all die, a bit far away. It's a coincidence. Look at the DNA and the information stored and the ways that it stores it. Precise calculation, precise measurement, precise position.
Have you ever seen the stars at night time?
You never see stars. You can't see stars. You see portion of star. You never see stars.
Every star in the sky is a sun. Do you know that?
You never know you can't see stars.
Every star in the sky is a sun. Do you know that?
That's not.
Hang on. Every star in the sky is a sun, my friend.
Yeah, I said to you. You say see stars.
So you think there's a possibility? I don't know.
The argument is flawed.
That there's people right out there having the exact same conversation that we're having. Do you know how many planets there could be?
The argument is flawed. It's a see star. We never see star. You not know that.
So you don't see stars in the sky?
portion of the star. We can never see star.
So the sun is not a star?
We never see star.
Hang on. So our sun is not a star?
We see portion of the star. We never see stars.
What do you mean?
Those stars at night time you're talking about, we don't see portion of the star.
Do you see the sun every day?
You see sun.
Is that a star?
Night. I don't see the sun in the night.
Alright, fine.
So I take you mean a different star then. So even then it doesn't really make sense what you're saying. You say yes, but night first. Do you see the sun at night?
My friend, do you see the sun every day? Yes.
Depends on the.
Is the sun a star?
Depends on all the settings.
Is the sun a star?
Who defines as a star? Do you define as a star?
Come on, man. The sun's a star. It's our closest star. The stars in the sky are not our closest stars, okay? But there are millions and billions of them there.
I'm being sincere to you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I know that's the sun. Who defines as a star? No, I don't know. You tell me. Educate me on it.
Okay, astrophysicists.
What source you working after you define as a star?
Astrophysicists that know more than me can look into the universe, and you know what they've said, they're not concluded. We know 4%, roughly about 4% of our universe. What we know. There's 96% of the universe that we have absolutely no clue about. Yet and still, you're here telling me, yeah, it was Adam.
But they know it exists.
That's what you're doing.
But they know it exists.
Huh?
Of course it exists.
How did they know it exists?
How did they know it exists?
Because you're here, it exists.
By trace evidence is the same when I established that your mom exists and I never met her, I never see her in my life, she's anonymous to me. And you agree with that line of argument. And the same line of argument that the creators produced in the Quran. When it says, were they created by nothing? Are they created of the universe and the earth? It's the same line of trace evidence argument it's giving you for anyone those who think and reflect. Alternation between night and day like someone eating this fish consistently
The
for decades.
Quran came from where?
Is that coincidence?
Hang on, the Quran came from where?
The Quran is from the creator of the heavens and the earth.
Hang on, the Quran is from inside the universe. Isn't it? It's not from outside the universe. If you had something from outside the universe that I could refer to, that it came from outside the universe, then I could say, yeah, there you go, mate, you got it. You haven't got anything from outside the universe.
Use Astrophys and I give you one of the famous of our time, who says when we study the universe, there's got to be a point of reference out of it, which is detachable from it.
Okay, so hang on.
Stephen Hawking
Is that hypothetical? Is that hypothetical? Is it a belief? Or is it annoying?
You see, you be in confusion, you'd always be ruffled. I agree with you when you say you cannot pursue what is also that space, which is also space and time. I agree with you. I agree with any atheist that says I don't, what should I believe because I can't see? I agree with them. How do I know about my creator? I have strict rule as a Muslim, I don't know what the Christian have to follow. I speak about the creator, what he revealed to himself.
Do you know that the Jews do the same thing?
Huh?
You know the Jews do the same thing, right?
But the Jews have a trustworthy and a preserved scripture today that they can say, well, this is preserved, so I can trust it.
So then we start arguing now. Oh, he's wrong, no, he's wrong, and he's wrong, and he's wrong, and he's wrong. This is what happens.
So I say, give me ID, you give me ID, and the ID is tampered with a sign and evidence, it's fraud. I cannot trust 100%. But if you give me one that's preserved, one is
hang on.
Hang on. And your name is that?
Hang on. If I know that the Jew one is fraud, you stand on the shoulder of the Jews.
That's what I'm trying to say to you.
So why would you co-sign a fraudulent book? Why would you say, yeah, we want that part of the fraudulent book, but we don't want that part of the fraudulent book? So you now decide which parts of the fraudulent book you want to follow.
I'm about following truth. When you verify it and you question things and you go down and you're critical of stuff, I say, okay, then the creator has no motive for lying. The creator cannot harm him. Nah.
But human beings have motive for lying,
For you.
Now, hang on, you said the creator has no motive for lying, right?
But
human beings have motive for lying.
Yeah.
Okay, so who wrote the Quran? Human beings or the creator?
The Quran is revealed in the art recital.
So who wrote the Quran, the Injil and the Torah? Human beings or the creator?
The Quran, listen, the Quran, when the Quran put it in book format, you didn't put the Quran in book format to preserve it. The Quran needed to go into book format to preserve. It's a practice.
Are you answering my question?
I'm answering your question now.
Okay.
It's the recited practice in the Quran. God says the Quran, God give you the remedy, God give you the answer to the Quran. Oh Muhammad, I'm going to make you recite this Quran. Repetitive recitation.
You know what we're doing now? We're just going into beliefs and books and stuff, and it's nothing of substance. Because the same thing that you can say to me right now about your book, the Jew can say to me about their book, and the Christian can say to me about their book. And then if I say to, hang on, if I say to all three of you, do you guys all know what this creator is? And you all going to say yeah. And if I put you all three of you in a room and say, right, you guys talk about the creator, go on, you're all going to disagree and start fighting one another. So then how would I now know who is the right one?
All right.
How would I know that?
All right, if you said to me, if someone said to you, okay, I came to the Quran and said, well, this Quran is from the creator. Look into it from front to back. You could have given a falsification test. If it's from no, if this Quran is from no one, and it's not from if it's from no one apart from the creator, this Quran came from no one apart from the creator, could have certain quality, it doesn't contradict.
Let me tell you something.
It says, then pick out one, then produce something like it. Pick out one contradiction. You give me the Jewish scripture now, I pick contradiction. It's a clear sign. The Bible, our magazine 1956, the Bible of over 50,000. Remember the Bible engulfed, they say the Torah claim, Torah and Gospel. Over 50,000 contradictions. But on the other side, no, I was coming from that source, I was reading those books, I see them myself.
Let me show you contradiction in the Quran. Let me show you contradiction in the Quran. What else that contradicts the Quran, let's say. Who was the first man?
First man, Adam.
Okay.
Yeah.
According to what book? According to what book? To the Quran. Yeah. Okay, so according to history. So according to history, science, anthropology, archaeology, who were the first human beings? If you don't know, I'll tell you.
Some guys from Africa, some black guys they say.
Yeah, human beings. So you're not telling me Adam wasn't African?
I'm not going to say that to you. I'm going to say that.
Of course you wouldn't, because it would contradict your Quran.
I'm not going to say that. What I'm saying to you, through the course of time, people change names. You might say to me, I say, well, these guys are Jamaican, not Jamaican. I say to you, I'm from Jamaica. I say, he's a Jamaican then. I was born there. I say, no, I'm not a Jamaican. What do I mean? People change name. Why? Because it was Jamaica before.
Change whose name?
The title Jamaica, the island.
No, but what I'm trying to say to you is, if the first human beings were African, they would have African names, not Arabic ones, or Hebrew ones, or Chinese ones, or Japanese ones, wouldn't they?